What's up guys, in today's video I'm gonna tell you how you can combine data at Excel. Let's say in a specific column you're having certain text and in the second column you're having certain numbers. Now in the third cell you just want to combine them together. So that's what I want to teach you in this video, and maybe if I have some time in the end of the video I'll give you some additional tips also. So let's begin. So as I have already told you, in this Excel file you see we have a column here called sales rep. I mean we are having the data like Mark, David, Alan, Sam, Carol. These are the name of the sales representatives. So these are text based data. And in the second column we are having certain data like their sales value. So Mark is selling, say for example, $1,000, David $3,400, something like that. And now in the third column you just want to combine them together and want to see something in a combined way. So how you can do it? So it is already done for you. I'm just gonna remove it first so you can learn it from the beginning. So now our objective is that we'll just combine the information from A2 and information from B2 into the cell C2. So what you have to do is very simple. You don't need to use the concatenate formula at all. So all you need to do is to put the equal first, and then you have to tell what cell you want to start. Like you want to start with A2. I mean you want to start with Mark. Then you want to combine. So all you have to do, you have to put a and symbol like this, and then you have to click on this B2. So what is happening here? So the thing is that A2 is being combined with B2, and if we put the enter, the output is like this. So now see one thing here, Mark and 1000 is getting attached with each other. There is no space in between, so it's not looking good. So what you can do, you can just put a space here. So if I put any space here, it will be an error undoubtedly. I mean it's not gonna work that way. You know why? Because that space is not being shown up. So really if you want to put a space, you have to put that space in a text manner. I mean you have to put that space in quotation. So if we just see, for example, if we just combine A2 with a space, and with that thing if we want to combine B2, only then it will show up like this. So if we just pull the formula down, the things are very easy here. And the basic benefit is that if anything changes in the main data, it will automatically be updated. Like so for example, if I change the data like from Sam it becomes Sammy or Sammy, then the data automatically changes. And maybe from here if I just put 9 instead of 3, automatically the data is updated here. So right now maybe you want to show something extra information here, like if you want to tell it is in dollar, so you can put the dollar marks here, like in between this space, I mean this double quote and a space which represents a single space. You can put many things. You can put dollar sign like this, or you can whatever you want, like you want to put a specific character like dash, whatever you want to do here. Maybe you want to add something special symbol like hashtag, something like that. Yeah, you can do it. It's very easy. So you're just not only adding the information of two cells, you are also being able to add additional information into these cells. So let's get back to the dollar things again. Yeah. Now the thing is that if I put dollar actually here, it is showing up as a dollar. That's true, but all we also want is that this 1000 will be represented as of thousands value, like 1 comma then 000, something like that we want to represent here. So how you can do it? So all you have to do, you just need to change the format of the B2. I mean in this formula, say B2 is here, it is 1000, just a number here. So now you need to change the format of this number. So how you can change the format of this number? So this is basically a number, you want to change the format. So now you actually want to convert it into a text. So what you have to do, before B2 you have to put a function like text and have to start the bracket with B2, and then you see the second part of the formula says the text of the format. So putting the comma here, I'm just gonna tell what will be the format of the text. So now it's very interesting to see any format of the text. You have to put it in the double quote first, and you have to close the bracket. Now in between this double quote you have to tell the format of the text. Say for example, if I tell that the format will be like number comma number with 0, only then this will be formatted as a thousands number. So if I pull it down like this, yeah, Solar updated. If I put say for example like this, you see all numbers are split into thousand spaces. If you see here 4,561, 450. So now the thing is that these big numbers are being converted into thousand based numbers and being added with this text. So now I think the basic purpose is done. Now I just want to give you some bonus tip. Okay, by the way, one thing I can also do, like if I put it down here, the total will also come up like this. But I have a problem here. So this thing, what I call a total, is now converted into a text. So this total cannot participate into any calculations, not even these things. These all are converted into text somehow. So for example, if you want to do a summation, I'm just gonna show you here. If I put sum of these figures, it will come up nothing, because you know these are not actually numbers. So that is a problem of converting that way, but maybe you have certain things I can share with you. I'm just gonna give you a glimpse here in the sheet 2. For example, you have cells. We have already converted into text that way with the cells representatives. Now at the bottom you have total cells, and on top of cells you are also declaring certain incentives with the cells representatives. So for example, based on their cells you are declaring certain incentives. Maybe it is a 5% of their sales value. So if it is 1000, 5000 of 1000, 5% of 1000 becomes 50 only. So that is how these are the incentives. So now you are see closely what's here. This 50, 170, 23, 284 and 1150, altogether it will become 1676. If you see, the summation is done here without adding any text. If you see the formula here, it is just a sum of this range D2 to D6, but it is showing with a text. So that is what I want to give you as a bonus tip how you can do it. And in the same way, if you observe here, it is actually doing the summation from B2 to B6 without having any text, but the data is being represented with a text. So the benefit is that although it is being shown as a text here, it can participate in calculations. Say for example, I have just made a calculations of total sales plus total incentives. So now when I just put enter, they become become accumulated without any problem, but I just sometimes need to change the format only. So the main funda is that although these are looking like a text, these are being able to participate in formula because they are actually not text, actually they are number. So let's come into the main part. How I just want to say, for example, in this cell I want to show it as a grand total. So grand total will be displayed there, but it will still be a number, not a text. So how I can do it? just right button, press the right button on this cell, go to the format cell, or you can press Ctrl 1, I think. Yeah. So in the format portion you have this specific sectors like category, general, number, currency, blah blah blah. So at the bottom you will have custom, and you just go there, and you have to write what? You have to write something like that. In this space you have to write something like already we have converted that thing into thousands separator. So hashtag comma double hash 0. So that is actually showing the data in a thousands separator manner. Now in that case, if we put something at the beginning of this separator, like if I put something grand total single space, something like that, and also I need to put this portion into inverted comma, something like that. Yeah. Now see how it will show. If I don't put anything, if I don't put any inverted comma, how it occurs? No, it's not gonna use the format. So all I need to do, I need to use a quotation. Whatever the text I want to show, I have to put it into quotation mark. So maybe I want to express the data like grand total colon space then the number in dollar format, thousands format. So this is how I have to format. So once I put the OK button here, it's showing like this, grand total 35,204. But if you see in the formula bar, there is no text, nothing like that. Previously we have made certain text like combined certain text, but now we are not doing anything. We have changed the format earlier, but we are not even changing the data into text, not changing the number into text. So I think it's quite enough for today. Let me know what you are thinking about this process of combining text and numbers into one cells rather than using the concatenate formula. And if this formula really helps you, and if this tutorial really helps you, just give me a thumbs, and if you subscribe my channel, that will also motivate me to make some videos more. So good luck, hope to see you in another video. Bye bye.